Magic the Gathering, a game steeped with a rich history of complicated, unique, and powerful cards. Unfortunately, as time has passed, much of the cards played in the history of Magic have fallen to the background as new sets came out. I'm here today with my friend Kylo to relive the old days of Magic and play with the cards that are as old as the game itself. This is Magic the Gradual. To begin us off, in this series, me and my friend Kyle will be opening one booster box of Magic the Gathering cards from each set, putting a deck together with the cards we have pulled, then versing off against each other to see who the winner is. Then after, we move on to the next set released, and so on, slowly implementing new cards and trying to strengthen our deck even more. This week, Kyle and I opened the Dark, released on August 8th, 1994. The Dark offers a very Salem aesthetic to its card art. However, unfortunately, although the card art is wonderful, the power of the cards just don't match up, suiting the sideboard rather than the main. Notable cards of this set are Blood Moon, Tormod's Crypt, and Maze of Ith. Okay, here we are. Back once again to open some packs for the next set. It's been a while. Been quite a while. Almost half a year. Things happen. Anyway, let's just kind of jump into this straight away. In the Dark. So yeah, only 8 cards per set, but I don't really know what I'm looking forward to too much in the Dark. I know Blood Moon and Maze of Ith are the two really big cards that I think I should be looking out for, and maybe some other band cards as well. We'll also get introduced to non-legend multicolored creatures this set as well. That's something that we could look out for as well. Ooh, Book of Wrath. This is actually a pretty damn good card. Not as good as Greed from last set, but this card can be put into any deck. So because I'm playing a control deck, this might actually be a pretty good card to consider to have. I don't know if they got rid of mono artifacts and like continuous artifacts. Yes, they did. Okay, so this is just a reusable effect that you can just do. Okay, that's pretty good then. Oh, this guy, Niles Sullivan, I think that's how you pronounce his name. 4 mana, 4 green mana. Tap, regenerate a creature for 3 mana, a 2/2. He's a crazy man. This man is crazy. Just look at his face. I love him. Elves of Deep Shadow, very good card. Since I am green, solidly green, I might say, this will help me splash into black if I want to. I am splashing Dark Ritual. No, not Dark Ritual. Demonic Tutor. There we go. And this might help me to go into that. So hopefully, if I get enough good black cards for consideration, this might help me. And maybe I can get more than one. I think this is just a common in this set. So hopefully, and here it is. The absolute best land in the set, Sorrow's Path. I hope I get a play set so I can play all of them. Ooh, City of Shadows. I actually own this card and traded it to Kyle back when it was like $1 or $2, and then it shot up to like 20, 30, and I'm mad about it. But this card is interesting. It's extremely slow. It might suit the slow playstyle that we have going right now, hopefully. But it's something to consider, because you can generate quite a lot of mana with it. Mana burn is still a thing that we have to think about, but it might be an interesting include. I don't think I will play with it though. Ooh, Tormod's Crypt. So this is actually one of the big ones for this set. This is the start of a really good sideboard card. I don't think Graveyard is too big of a deal currently with both of Kyle and I's playstyle. I mean, Gaia's, what is it? I mean, like, we have a couple of cards that we can get cards back from the graveyard with, and Kyle does have a couple of reanimation spells, but I don't think we have anything too big, but it's a really good card to have an option to. It starts to open up the sideboard as well. We haven't had too good of sideboard plans, so I think having some more things to add there is pretty decent. Ooh, Blood Moon. Okay, so this is the other big money card in this set. I am not playing it. I am 4 colors. If Kyle pulls like 3 or 4 of them, that would be horrible, because it would literally like destroy my plan. But once again, it's a decent sideboard card to have, and also a good option to have later down the line. I hope I get 2. I don't think this card is printed in any of the set besides the Dark, if you don't include supplemental sets like for Modern and whatnot. But like in standard sets, I think this is the only time this was ever printed. And so hopefully I get 2 of them. But I don't... It's something to look out for, definitely. Oh, speaking of the second one, dude, back to back. Okay, so that's perfect. I could see myself, if I'm getting more of them, I could see myself eventually maybe down the line playing some form of mono red tax style deck, like in Legacy. But that's something to think about once I actually pull more of them. Witch Hunter, a white pinger, which is interesting. It's also, you can also bounce. It's actually not that horrible of a card right now. It is only a 1/1 though, so that is for 4 mana. So it's very slow, but it's not horrible. Ooh, Maze of Ith. Okay, first, I probably only will play 1 of them. I don't want 2 of them, but this is probably being included in my deck. Maze of Ith is a wonderful card. That once again, I think this is the only time it's ever printed in Standard. So I'm happy I picked up 1 of them. I don't think I'll play more than 1. It's a wonderful option to have in a game. Even though you go down a mana, it's still such a versatile card that I just couldn't think of not having it. I'm really glad I picked it up. Especially in a deck like mine where currently I'm playing Control, so Maze Everything Control is just like bread and butter. You gotta have it. Coming up on to the last pack, my 3rd Elves of Deep Shadow. Yeah. So unfortunately, I only got 2 Blood Moon. I'm happy that I got 2 Blood Moon. That I think 2 is the perfect amount for sideboard if I ever want to play it in the future. I'm happy I got 1 Maze of Ith. Once again, I think I would have probably liked 2 Maze of Ith for the more consistent draws in the future when I'm playing them. I think we picked up basically everything that we wanted in this set. Maybe just more copies of the cards that we already got, but I'm happy with what we got. This set isn't too powerful. There are a couple of really interesting cards that could help our game plan, but most of the things in here are just like good sideboard options, or maybe like 1 or 2 good includes in the deck. So I'm happy with what we got. Nothing too big in this set, but it was a fairly decent pull. So yeah, I will see you guys later in the deck tech.
Alright, we're back at it! Man, it feels like it's been ages. Alright, here we are with the Dark. There's a few good cards I know here, but I don't know too much of what to expect, so let's dive right into this. I'm excited. Okay, we got a Tormod's Crypt. I don't know how useful it'll be in our current games, but down the line, Tormod's Crypt could be a good pick, because I know Cameron and I both tend to love our graveyard styles. So that might be one I hold on to and save for a rainy day. I have never seen a Reflecting Mirror before. What a wacky card. I don't know if I'd ever be able to use it, but I like the spirit. I'm a big fan of the no-use style cards, Deflecting Palm being one of my notorious favorites. I don't know if Mirror would be any good, but it is a very silly option. Okay, so we got a Blood Moon. Okay, it's the first one. So if I pull any more, maybe I can actually end up using it. If I get the 1, it might be... I don't know if it'd be sideboard worthy, but Be a very fun card to run, especially when we have more wacky land fixing. But right now we just got like City of Brass, so it might be. Yeah, cleansing could just be rude. All of them are destroyed, but you can pay them life to save some. That's just basically a burn spell for however many lands they want to keep. Weird. Gaia's Touch could be interesting with a green deck. That could be some pretty fast ramp, assuming you were running a mainly green deck. There are definitely some cards in this set that, if you play to their strengths, could be pretty impactful. Okay, now we got a mana rock. Felwar's Stone. Name I know. If we get a few more of these sort of mana fixings, we can come up with some more creative decks, however, because of our limitations. So I'm excited to see get more of these mana rocks show up. Hopefully more in my polls than Cameron's. Oh, a Maze of Ith! Okay. I forgot that was in the set. Okay, that's a solid, nice little land to have. Nice little extra layer of protection, as it were. But depends if he's not going aggro decks. It might not even matter right now. But it's nice to hold on to for later, at the bare minimum. Okay, that's it. So, there's a lot of stuff that at first glance feels just... I almost just want to say whatever. There were some notable cards. I pulled a singular Blood Moon, and I pulled a singular Felwar Stone, to my knowledge. I'll have to go back and check to make sure I didn't miss one, but I only remember seeing one of each. There were some interesting little supplementary spells, like some of the small instants, or a lot of little bodies in the set. So, Goblin Gimmick is definitely one that was introduced in this set. You can feel it, or rather it's being pushed hard. I don't remember if Goblins were really shown up before. But it'll be interesting. Okay, this feels very like a supplemental set more than a one that would super change how our decks are built. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what effect this set has on our decks.
Hey everybody. So this time, as you can see by my deck, I'm still playing Control. And actually, not that much has changed from before. I thought to myself, if it worked the last time, I got the first two out, might as well continue it. I also do like Control right now, even though there isn't a lot of really good finishers, I still believe that it is a decent deck, especially with the cards I've pulled. Full Mana Drain is too hard to pass up. I'll probably ever get again, even if Mana Drain was printed in Standard the second time. I think it's a really lucky for me to pull it, and I really want to make use of it. Besides that, most of the deck has remained the same. The only changes I've made were I took out one Remove Soul and a couple of other spells as well that I ended up thinking were kind of useless compared to the last time we played. I put in 2 Witch Hunters. I thought to myself, although they're 4 mana, which is quite a lot, they can ping, which is pretty decent, even though they're only a 1/1 for 4. Right now, last time Kyle wasn't playing direct damage, he was playing cards like Terror to kill creatures, so Terror would kill the creature no matter what I played. But I still think having the pinging and also the second effect, which is bouncing, is very good, especially if he gets down like a 7-mana creature and I can't counter it, or I don't have a counter. And bouncing it is still very good because it will take another whole turn to play it. Besides that, I'm also playing Book of Ras. This is not a since they got rid of the whole mono continuous artifact, now this is just a 2-mana pay 2 life draw card. Not as good as Greed. I don't actually remember if I pulled Greed or not, but I'm not in black. I mean, I guess you could technically say I am in black, but I'm not in black. So Book of Rest is my second best option for drawing cards. I mean, besides Brain Geyser, Sister Recar. But I wanted like another option to be able to draw continuous cards from just one thing multiple times, rather than just trying my one-off Brain Geyser or my one-off Ancestral. And finally, my third change to the main board is I'm playing Maze of Ith. Now, I didn't go down a land. I actually went up Maze of Ith. I think I took out one of the spells. I took out Aladdin's Ring as well. I think I placed that for Book of Rest. But took out some other things. And now I'm playing Maze of Ith. The reason I didn't go down or to play Maze of Ith is because Maze of Ith is not a land. And I need as many lands as possible to really play this deck. Having less would kind of just affect me the most. I wouldn't be able to. I'd probably not be able to play as many of my cards. I wouldn't draw as well. I also went down an island and up plains. I don't know if that's relevant, but I'm doing that mainly because I now have 2 Witch Hunters as well. And besides that, there isn't really much else to talk about on the main board. You guys all saw it before. Once again, that's just how it goes. Sideboard is where most of the changes come from. I put in my 1 Tormod's Cryptid pull. I went up to 4 Blue Elemental Blasts. In my mind, he could go off of red. He most likely will go off of red. But if he does stay on the red plan, this card is absolutely insanely powerful. So I thought, why not include it? Crumble for artifacts, drop a honey for creatures, Hurricane for flyers, Ivy Tower for a health again, and then I also put 1 extra regrowth in there. I think I have 3 regrowths. I'll check. I probably have 3 regrowths. But that's basically it. I have a 14th slot, so I just threw in a regrowth, which is a good card overall. So yeah. So no 3rd regrowth. I checked. No 3rd regrowth. That's the first time this has happened so far. Probably not going to be the last. I put in the Circle of Black instead because I assumed he's going to be on black. It's one of his most well-known colors by me. He's like always played black, so I threw this in here just in case. And then the other thing is I went down a Remove Soul and up a Counterspell. And that's the only changes I made. So I'll see you guys in the game.
Alrighty, the time has come. Deck 6. It's been a while since I built a deck, and well, deck 5 didn't go so hot. You know, Gabolds, who knew? Not the greatest. So I'm back, and because Legends kind of changed everything a bit with how our decks were built, I had to kind of go from scratch again. So I've kind of fell back on a comfy color combo of mine, Naya, red, green, white. It's a classic of mine, and I was a bit stuck with deck building for a while, and I thought, why not? Let's give one of my favorite color combos a go here in the Gradual. So, what do we got rocking this time? It's a bit different than anything I've done so far, but it's sort of a style I'm more used to. Got Birds of Paradise. This was an interesting pick. The Clergymen. They just seem obnoxious. I'm going to give it a whirl. If they don't work, oh well. But they just seem kind of annoying. So we're going to kind of... The strategy here is kind of weenies, but aggro. And then it builds up as it gets late game. We got Decurred Apes. Thunder Spirit was one from Legends, I believe. good old flying body. I've added the Legend of Jacques for some nice green defense, and Tucknir for some little combat tricks. Otherwise, it's just a 2/2 flying body. I had some Warm Mammoths, get some Elephant Mammoth representation. They're also 3/3s to trample, which is nice. And then another late game Gruul Lad, Marholt himself. So we got some combat tricks. I'm adding some non-combat damage because I've got lightning bolts, so I might as well use them. That's one of my bigger weaknesses, that I don't often include non-combat tricks. So Cameron included some fog gimmicks. I know he had Rubinia in his deck last time, and creature stealing, and he's learned my tricks. I gotta expand a little bit. And then Divine Offering is some artifact destruction in case he gets crazy with some blocking on that. Some artifacts of his have caused me some problems, whether it be the one that nets all but 1 damage, or like Aladdin's Ring occasionally for some odd reason. Got some mana fixing in the artifacts, nothing special there. Enchantments. I'm gonna rock Gaia's Touch for a little bit. We're gonna see how this works. If not, this will get knocked off for something else, but I'm gonna try it out, see if this helps me with some early ramp. If nothing else, it's 2 mana for storage. Sylvan Library, I ignored it last time. Maybe because I kind of forgot in between pulling and deck building, but also maybe because I was just blinded by the desire for kobolds. So it's here now, okay? Lands, pretty standard. I got to include some of my duels for this color combo. Sideboard. Got some extra strip mines, because I do have 2 of them there. I'm including an extra 2 in the sideboard. I'm not sure how many strip mines I'll want. I want to make sure the color combo works with the amount of lands I have. I don't know if I'll need 4 strip mines. I could, if Cameron's playing 4, I might switch to 4, but we'll get there when we get there. Avoid Fate is a good little green counter spell. I don't know if I'll need it. It seems like a neat card to put on the sideboard, though. Specifically when he's targeting my permanents with any sort of removal. Divine Offering, in case I'm finding enchantments are really an issue. Martyr's Cry, this one's a weird one. It's a white creature board wipe for card draw. This would be more self-useful than probably against him, but he was running Bant last time, so we'll see if he sticks with that. If so, it'll be useful against him. If not, it'll just basically be for me for more card draw. I wish I drew more Blood Moons. I only got 1. I would have totally included Blood Moon if I had pulled more than 1. Sadly, that wasn't the case. So, it is on the sideboard. If I find I really want it, I can grab it. But without a reliable tutor, since I'm no longer in black, it's kind of just, it'd be there. Stormseeker. Cameron likes to draw cards a lot. So this seems like a fun little surprise to kind of have in my back pocket. And then these last 2 were 2 different legends. If I find that some of the legends I have are just a little lackluster, then there are these options I thought I'd include. I don't even know how. Sonastian Falconer. Mr. Falconer over here is a good little ramp, you know. He's also a decent body. But he also would be in here. Palladium Moors has no right being in a 60-card deck like this. But you know, the temptation is just there. Also, I had no idea what to fill out the last of my sideboard with. So, Palladia's here. The only way I can justify Palladia is if I have someone like the Falconer. Because he can ramp, but there is, again, only 1 of each of them, so the chances, who knows, perfect world. But we'll see. If I find I can manage to include some big, like Palladia, then maybe I will. Maybe a Gaia's Touch with some card draw of Sylvan Library. I'm just dropping lands like nobody's business. I'm going to early drop a Palladia. Who knows? I don't think it's going to happen, though. But I like to have those wild cards. They're very fun to have and makes this much more enjoyable to whip out an Elder Dragon, just because, you know, why not? But yeah, that's the deck this time. So we're going to see if Naya Aggro does better than, Grixis Kobolds. I think I'll do a little better, but I could easily see it falling flat in some specific places, but only time will tell. So let's get to that battle.
I messaged you.
I see that.
Okay. Since I won the last one, you get to decide who goes first.
Ooh. Well.
Ooh.
It'll probably be me.
Don't forget, we still get to draw first if we're on the.
Oh, that's right. Yes, it'll definitely be.
This is a pretty decent hand.
I always forget the shortcuts. We're just gonna.
If you right-click the deck.
Well.
Ooh, fuck. Did not mean to track that.
Nice.
Well, you know I'm playing white.
I also almost tried the top card of my library as well. I saw that. When you brought it up, I looked at my mouse and wait, there's a card there. I put the top card of my library on top of my library.
Nice, nice. Okay. How about you start?
I was about to like, I don't know if I'm keeping this hand. Karen, like, well, I have to. That's
You
right.
have to,
There's no. When does that change? Do you know? How to pure curiosity?
It changes after 4th edition, if I remember correctly. It's a while. Well,
all right. We're all good to go.
Yeah, we're all good.
And then I'll take the turn. Ta-da. I'll slam a City of Brass and let the games begin.
I'm going to play a Mox Emerald. Oh, I forgot to draw. I should do that first. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, probably.
That's so good. I'm going to tap the Mox Emerald for a Land War Elves. And then I'm going to strip mine your City of Brass.
That's unfortunate.
Unfortunately, you want to tap it before I happen to,
I wouldn't really...
And then I'll pass the turn after that.
Just take a damage and do nothing with it. Well, unfortunate for you, I have a second one. But I shall do nothing else with it since I'm still only at 1 mana. So, you know.
I will play this island and I'll pass the turn.
Alrighty. I shall drop a Plains. I shall tap 2, taking the 1, and drop the much requested Sylvan Library.
Oh, he did it. The
And
boy.
Yeah.
The boy actually went with it.
Yeah.
So
I no longer was tempted by the sweet suckling kobolds. So I could actually be green.
So, unfortunate for us, Kyle, the first official mulligan rule came into effect in the 1997 Sealed Deck Pro Tour in Los Angeles. The set we're currently on, the Dark, got released in 94, so we have to wait 3 more years before we can start, actually mulliganing.
Flawless.
Yes, flawless indeed. And then after that, the next mulligan change happened in September 2015. Called the one after this one. Oh, but the India turn. Sorry, I was looking up mulligan rules. I'm gonna ancestral myself.
Alright, checks out.
And I will untap and draw. Ooh, that's a spicy draw right there. I'm gonna play a City of Brass, and I'll play a Birds of Paradise. Oh, I forgot. Oh god, you got me. You tricked me, Kyle. You got me all focused on looking up mulligan rules, so I made a misplay. Oh my god, you horrible man.
I asked a simple question.
You horrible man. How dare you?
Well, sucks, I guess. Don't know what to do. Alright. I've actually never played a Sylvan Library, so I don't remember if it was how many cards it was.
It's
2 extra.
2 extra. And then you choose
1, 2. Oh shit, I drew way too many. No!
Nice.
It wasn't reading! Alright, we're gonna put those back and shuffle them.
You can right-click the deck. If you right-click the deck, you can click Draw Cards. Or that's Control E, and you can select how many cards you want to draw.
I'll do that next time, so I avoid...
Okay, so I think, if I'm correct, the next time that the time that we'll get to actually do the next mulligan is in Visions, which is 7 sets away from now. Did you pay any life?
No, I just put them back.
Okay.
And I just drew 3, put 2 back.
Currently, Sylvan Library is like a good card because you could like draw extra cards, but it's not at the max usefulness because there's not like a good way to shuffle your deck yet. A mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're Naya now.
You are correct.
Your
I am
favorite,
my.
or I should say, because Naya's not a thing yet. You're
Yeah.
playing 3 colors. Whoa.
Will drop my 3
Okay.
and play a Thunder Spirit.
First check flying. How about no?
Rude.
Also, I realized now that I thought I made a misplay, but really I just had Remove Soul, so I couldn't actually counter Sylvan Library with Remove Soul. So that's my fault.
So you didn't make a misplay, you're just bad.
I'm just bad, yes.
Well, I guess I'll just pass that.
Okay, main phase 1. I'll drop this planes. And I will drop a new addition to the deck. Witch Hunter. You like it?
Alrighty.
I'm going to hit you for 1.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. No, I've already stated it. Yeah, I'll hit you for 1 and then I'll pass the turn. That's unfortunate. It's not super unfortunate. I think I wanted to do something else, but I ended up tapping around War Elves when I realized, oh yeah, I need him to tap for mana, not to attack. But it's too late.
Like this.
Did you draw 4 cards, or did you only draw 3? Oh, I think you only drew 3 because you didn't double click the draw, right?
Nope.
Okay.
We'll tap 4 for a mammoth.
This is a 3/3 with trample.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's not that like. It's not that wowza.
Well, you know, I had a thing with elephants before, and elephants and mammoths were both on the mammoth grave or elephant graveyard.
Oh, you actually running elephant
could,
graveyard?
No.
I'm gonna play
But I could.
City of Brass. And then I'm going to... If I do that, I could do that. I'll pass the turn here. War Mammoth, eh? Interesting. So far, I've domed you for 1, and you've just dealt the rest yourself. So I mean, at this rate, I don't even have to do anything. You can just kill yourself for me.
We'll put back like that.
You're not gonna pay for life, really?
Don't particularly need to at the moment.
I
could on one of them. I could on one of them. Hold on,
I'm surprised at how like bad this card is. It's a card that I'm hovering over in my hand. You can't see it, but like it's really overrated, my guy. Like I just don't understand like all the hullabaloo around this card. Yeah. Did you paid 4?
Oh wait, I grabbed the wrong card. I'm an idiot. And then bring out my first legend.
I'm going to
probably counter
that. Mana Drain. This card is actually pretty good. Like not like nowadays, but like right now this card is dope. Oh my god, especially with your Trample Elephant. A 5/5 with trample. That is not something I wanna deal with right now. And it has flying? What? Oh my god.
I'll swing for 3.
I will. Bounce it to your hand.
3.
I also take a damage off that City of Brass.
I'll pass.
I will untap. Draw. Fuck. Go to main. I'll get 4 mana floating. I'll use one of the mana floating in a blue to cast Time Walk. Oh, no, that shouldn't be -3. That should be +3. I'll hit you for 1 and hit you for 2 total. Oh yeah, I take 3 because I move steps. And then I'll pass my turn to my second turn. Ooh, I'll play a Plains and I'll hit you for 1. And I'll pass the turn to you. Does he risk it and take another 4?
Nah, we're gonna do one of those. We'll drop Strip Mine and destroy one of your City Brasses.
Which one? One on top or one on bottom?
On top.
On top? You're an on top type of guy?
Sure. Tap for 4. The Mammoth be back.
Yes, he is. He is back.
I'll pass turn.
End of turn.
That's the untap button. I'm an idiot. Yeah, what up?
I'm gonna bounce your Mammoth.
In response,
Ooh.
I'm gonna bolt your Hunter.
Fuck! Okay. My Hunter will die and your Mammoth will get bounced. I think. Yeah. Let's go with that.
When in doubt, standard Magic rules. I don't know.
And then you pass your turn after that?
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh.
Non-combat damage? What is Kyle doing?
I'll hit you for 1, my guy. I'll pass the turn. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for the old Cameron.
Yeah, let's put that back and then put it like that. Cool. I should untap first.
Remember, with Sylvan Library, you don't have to put the... You can put any of the cards you've drawn this turn back. In case you're... Because that's... I the first time I played Sylvan Library, I tended to think that I could only put back the 2 extra cards and not the first card.
Oh, yeah, I
yeah.
figured it was all 3.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I think you were already telling me that I could put any of the cards
no,
in my
no,
hand back. I'll be like, that's so good.
it's any cards you've drawn this turn. So if you've drawn extra cards with from Sylvan Library... If you've drawn extra cards before the Sylvan Library proc, you can choose some of those as well.
Back.
He's back. That is true. Yes, that is in a War Elephant. I will untap and I will draw. Ooh, I've got you now. I'm gonna strip mine your City of Brass.
Alright.
Just one more strip mine and I can get you off green. I'll pass.
That. So you would have thought, but unfortunately the cards are in my favor.
He plays a second forest. Oh no. I cannot beat 2 forests.
Moving to combat.
Yeah.
Mammoth.
I will take the 3.
Second main.
A second Mammoth?
Nah.
Nah.
It's a weird card. It's not super helpful
Ooh,
now, but we'll
Gaia's
drop it
Touch.
anyway.
It's an interesting card. It's nice early game. Ramp.
Yeah.
This is
Interestingly,
is this from is this from yeah, this is from the dark. Yeah. Is this a rare?
I don't know.
Huh. Did you pass? Yeah, you did. Okay. I will
Yeah, I passed.
untap. I will draw. I'll play land and I'll hit you for 1, my guy. And I'll pass the turn.
Exciting times we live in.
Very, very
Weenie
exciting.
battling. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Sylvan Library is such a good card. Even though you've only really drawn 1 extra card with it. Card selection is pretty.
Yeah,
Is
just
pretty
kind of like a
decent.
draw 3, pick 1. Like look at 3. It's like a brainstorm.
It's not as. It's kind of like a brain. Yeah, it's kind. Except brainstorm is better because you can choose any card from your hand.
Yeah, it's true.
Dude, that'd be an OP if Sylvan Library lets you do that as well.
I don't know what 2 Sylvan Libraries will do for me, but you know.
Oh fuck, dude! It's a May ability. You don't have to do it. So they would both happen. I want to walk through this myself. So one would happen. You draw 3. You'd put 2 back, and the second one would happen. You draw 3 and put 2 back. So if you didn't choose to, so yeah, it's pretty okay. So it's more simple than I think. If you.
Well, it's just 2. It's 2 extra cards. It's not saying draw 3 per se. It's just saying 2 extra cards are in your draw phase.
Well, they are triggers.
So wouldn't it just be like, I draw the initial 3, have to resolve the first one, and then draw the extra 2 again? It would just
Yeah. You would resolve the first one, and so it would only matter if you choose to pay and keep 1, because then you can see further in during your second activation.
This is true. However, at the life total I'm at, I think it'd probably be a bad call. But you never know.
And actually, it'd be worse. I'm pretty sure.
And I'm going to play a new little creature card who just looks kind of annoying, but you're probably fine with it right now.
A 1/1. When clergy are destroyed, will take least damage. So okay, that's a pretty interesting card. I like the
Late
art.
game doesn't matter too much. Early game would be a little annoying.
Yeah. Okay. You gonna go
I'm going to move to combat.
Okay.
Yeah, War Mammoth.
I'll take the 3. Confidently.
I will end my turn.
I will untap. I will draw a card. Ooh. I will play a land. And I will pass the turn. For a $35,000 deck, this is a pretty shitty deck, if I do say so myself.
War Mammoth.
I'm losing to a War Mammoth. I will Swords to Plowshares it.
How dare you?
You wanna pump it if you can, so you can gain some more life. You can take more damage off. You can take more cards off of Sylvan Library then. So I'm pretty sure with 2 Sylvan Libraries it'll be worse. So if you for the first Sylvan Library, let's say you pay 8 to keep both those cards, okay? And the second one would happen, you would still since it's says. Then put 2 of the cards drawn this turn back on top of your library, or lose 4 per card not replaced. It counts every single card you've drawn this turn. So you'd still have to pay 4 for the extra cards that you drew as well. I think that's how the interaction works. So you'd pay 8 for the first one.
I feel like it would only see the ones...
No, it sees all cards drawn this turn. Because of the wording, it says... during your draw phase, you may draw 2 extra cards during your draw phase. Then either put 2 of the cards drawn this turn on top of your library, or lose 4 lives per card not replaced. So that includes every card drawn this turn. Because if I remember correctly, it works horribly with Brainstorm. Because if you Brainstorm on your upkeep, and you draw 3 cards and then put let's say you put 2 cards that you've that you didn't draw this turn and back on top of your library, and then Sylvan Library procs. And then so then you have to pay if you want to. Then you have to pay for each of the cards you kept with Brightstone. I think that's how the interaction works. I'm almost certain. However, someone in the comments would probably tell me if I'm wrong. So currently it doesn't matter because I don't think you have any ways to draw extra cards besides Sylvan Library, and I don't think you're going to be paying. I don't think you're going to be activating both of them because it is a May ability. You don't have to do it.
So I know we're taking the sets as they are, but
No,
Oracle text.
I'm reading. Well, what's the Oracle
slightly
text?
Different.
What's the?
At the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand drawn this turn. For each of those cards, pay 4 life or put the card on top of your library.
That's still the same. If you choose 2
choose 2 cards in your hands drawn this. Choose 2 cards in your hand drawn this turn.
Okay. So, yes, okay, cool. So I think that Oracle text fixes it, but I think.
So yeah, I don't know if you want to play with Oracle or
no,
original.
we should be playing with original. I think that's how the interaction works originally. I could be wrong. I know Sylvan Library is a bitch of a card to work with, but right now it doesn't really matter, and someone else will tell us if it does matter. Anyway, you should go back to taking your turn. It is currently your turn.
Yeah, I'll basically just end turn.
Did you draw cards for your turn? Remember, I exiled. Oh wait, you attacked and I exiled. Ah, that's what happened. Yes, I totally forgot. Oh, that card, that's so good for me right now. Oh, that's insanely good. I'm gonna play a Forest, and I will.
Getting a fire.
I'll Brain Geyser for 7. Targeting me, of course.
What?
I could target you, but I'm not going to.
Respectable though.
That's interesting. I feel kind of stupid tapping with my birds now. I will pass the turn. Dude, that Brain Geyser came in super clutch.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna swing the Clergy.
I'll take the 1. Or I'll declare no blocks.
Bankrupt.
Swords to Pleasures.
Guess I'll gain 4.
Just what? Oh wait, no, you'll gain 4. Oh, that's how that interaction works. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, fuck, old magic is OP. Dude, I can't believe I totally forgot about that. Oh my god, that's the stupid batch system. Oh my gosh.
Second main.
Yeah.
Another Clergy.
Hey, it's back. Is that second card? If that second card in your hand, the last card in your hand is fucking another giant growth, Kyle.
Would you like to know?
Yeah.
Fast.
I'll untap. I will draw. Ooh, okay. I'll play an Angus Mackenzie.
Who's Angus?
And I will also play a Rubinia.
Ooh. Okie doke.
And then I will pass my turn. You gonna pay 8?
No.
You have 12 life to work with.
I don't. Well.
You see more cards next turn. I'm encouraging you to pay 8 here, Kyle.
I know you are.
Actively encouraging you to pay 8.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about the fact that I can't actually kill you next turn. With what you know currently. I can only deal 3 damage to you at most with the information you have available
I'll take.
Ooh, he's taken 4. He's taken
Yeah.
4. The madman.
I'll drop a Mana Vault. Why not?
Ooh, that's a card.
Another Clergy.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
What, you gonna do something about it? I don't think so.
I mean, not really. I'm not gonna fucking Swords to Pash, is it?
Yeah.
Seems kind of
Up it.
ridiculous. Well, who would
Yeah.
Swords of fucking Clergy?
I don't know, that's the camera of 2 minutes ago.
Hey, that was a separate Clergy.
Nah, same Clergy. They just were stronger faith.
separate Clergy, separate rules. I'm going to take control of this Clergy. No, hold on. I'll choose this one. The one that doesn't have Summoning Sickness. I'll play a Witch Hunter. And I'll move to combat.
I guess in response to Witch Hunter, we'll say. I'm bolting Rubinia.
Oh, okay. I will Mana Drain.
Alright.
Can I move to combat now?
Yeah, you can move to combat, it's fine.
Attack with my 2 boys. I will regrowth.
Okay.
Getting back Time Walk.
Alright.
I will cast Time Walk.
Yep.
I will take a second turn. I'll play Bayou. I'll play Demonic Tutor.
Alright. You splashed black for Demonic Tutor.
It's a good card.
I know, but I'm just...
I don't have anything that can... I can't... Oh wait! Can this do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, I can't kill you this turn. What is this bullshit?
All these bodies and you just can't kill me.
I guess I'll get this. Oh, I only need to attack a forest because I floated 1 from Mana Drain because I countered a bolt. I'll do that, yeah. I'll get that card. And then I will ping your Clergy. And I'll pay the 1 so it doesn't regenerate.
It's target player.
Oh, it's target player, fuck. I guess I'll move to combat.
Sure.
These 3 boys. All at you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You'll take it, eh? All of it, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll pass.
Damn, I wish I had life to...
Did you, if you top decked, if you had 3 bolts in your hand, that would have been an amazing way to win the game.
No. They only do so much at this point, but...
Hey, it's great. The boy.
I think that's game.
Yeah, I think that's game as well.
Yeah.
Okay, would you like to concede the game?
I'm working on it, I'm working on it.
This is a hand that I have to keep. Can you keep your hand?
Yeah, I can get my hand.
Is it a good hand to keep?
Yeah.
Don't forget to draw first. Dude, drawing on the play is so good.
Yeah. Mountain Mox.
Oh my god.
Bird ape.
Nice.
Yes.
Ooh. Do I lead that? Is that the right play? I think I will lead with Maze of Ith, and I will pass. What? What'd you say?
Alright, sure.
Yeah. I pulled one copy. Did you get any Maze of Iths, Kyle?
I'm gonna strip mine it.
Oh, come on.
Yes, I did.
Ooh, how many did you get?
Swing for 1. I think I only got the 1.
Yeah, I only got the one as well. I'm happy I got it though, because it's the only time we can ever get it. I will play a Plains and I will pass the turn.
We'll also play Plains. Oh,
No forest?
for 3? No, not yet. Thunder Spirit.
Thunder Spirit. Flying and first strike.
Swing for 1.
Hmm.
Booga booga. I know you're debating about swords at me right now, but you know.
Am I really that easy to read?
You have 1 Plains on your and you're debating about taking 1 damage.
The question is, do I Swords Kurdape or the Thunder Spirit? Because Kurdape is only hitting me for 1, but it has a possibility for it has future impact of being a greater threat than Thunder Spirit. This is difficult. I think I'll take the 1. Maybe I'm baiting the swords. Maybe I'm really throwing you off that I don't. Maybe I don't actually have it.
I don't think your brain is that big right now.
What are you talking about? Did you pass after that?
Yeah, pass after that.
You don't know me. I'll play
Nah.
a island and
No.
I'll pass the turn. Nope. You didn't see that.
Nice.
You didn't see it. Don't look at the log. The log doesn't matter.
I'm gonna just put this down here.
Oh my god. Please. I swear to Christ. Don't make me pull my. Don't make me. You put the gun against my head, Kyle. Don't make me. Don't make me choose right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drop this on the table.
I'll just leave this here. It's just for fun. Just kind of like
My
spice things
my
up.
9mm, fully loaded.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna place it on the table.
Yeah. I'm gonna move to combat.
We're gonna go to combat. Not even gonna activate strip mine.
I'm just leaving it there. As I said.
Interesting. You're gonna swing with
I'm just
both,
with
I'm
both.
assuming.
Yeah.
I'll take the 3.
Okay.
Anything?
I'll just pass.
You'll just pass.
Yeah, I'll just pass. Why not?
On your instep, I will swords the Thunder Spirit.
All right. And then, I guess in response, I will strip mine your island.
I'm fine with this. Dude, having that Mox is so good. I'll play an island and I'll pass. Did you say something?
All right. No, I just laughed at you just dropped a new island.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I think it's whenever you use your all your spikes, you get really dim on my side.
Huh. I do also have the noise suppressor of Discord right now, so that might also
I don't
be.
think that's it. I don't know. It's weird.
Suppressor is really good. Sounds a little too good. I'll swing for 1.
I'll take the 1.
Slowly but surely. All right.
I'll play a plains and I'll pass.
These are exciting times.
Oh no. It gets +1/+2. Oh no. That's too good.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing the 2.
I'll take it.
Second main phase.
Yeah.
Sylvan Library.
Oh, he has it. And he has a abundance of life to spare.
This is true. Pass. Thanks to your
Is that
nice little pop off.
I'll play a Soul Ring. I'm actually gonna tap this way and I'll pass.
We'll pay 4.
Not 8. You
I
have
don't
the
know what
life.
you got here.
You have the life to spare, my guy.
Yeah, but the second you do one removal spell, I'm up shit creek. I will go to combat.
Yeah.
Ooga booga.
I'll take that too. Oh, a
Uh,
tiger. Ooh. Is this a? Have I seen the tiger before?
Probably not. I haven't had a deck to put it in.
Interesting.
I will pass.
Pass, eh?
Let me know what the first reactable thing of yours.
Well,
I don't know how this game works anymore.
it would be on upkeep before I draw.
We can pass upkeep. What's the next one?
Draw?
I guess in response to draw?
I think you can still respond on draw.
I'm a Storm Seeker, you?
Fuck. That's pretty good.
You know what's even better?
Yeah, that's game.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
Yeah! I saw Storm Seeker as a spell, I saw in Legends, I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh.
that's really good for how Cameron plays!
That's insanely good against control.
Yeah, it is!
Oh my god. Stormseeker. That's just like... Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I was only playing with 59 cards last game. LOL.
You did it.
What?
It's like, I guess you lost by default then. You know. Even if you won, I don't know if I could have technically counted because you're technically playing a legal hand. Game. Deck.
I have
Whatever
to
the
keep
word
this
is.
hand.
It's a wacky hand.
My hand is interesting. So I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'll play a library. I'll pass.
Neat.
You still haven't drawn your library yet, right?
No. But I'm gonna strip mine yours.
Ooh, I want to draw a card in response. That's why you play Strip Mine, Kyle. That's why you play Strip Mine.
That's why you play it. That's why you play it.
I don't know why. I don't know why I was so stupid, because there was a point where we were playing, like, you were playing, I think, like 2 library. I think if you were playing 3 library, I was playing 2 library, and neither of us put Strip Mine in our deck. I just...
Yeah, you know, I guess we kind of just forgot that we had it. There's a lot of cards we got to keep track of at this point.
No, it's just that I don't know. I remember that I had it. I just didn't do it. Oh, that.
Oh, well, I was not. I don't know often use strip mine, so I'm starting to learn the appeal of it.
I will draw. Okay, that made my hand a lot better. Holy fuck, dude. I'll play an island, I'll play a Mox, and then I'll play a Birds of Paradise.
I'm assuming you drew the Mox or the birds.
If I drew the, I would have played the Mox last turn if I had it.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
I'm gonna play.
I could have drawn it from library. That is a possibility.
Green, not
Okay.
green. I play a green. Tap white clergy.
Not Sylvan Library. You have a playset of Sylvan. That's. I can't get over the fact that you had a playset and you didn't use any last game.
That was just last game. I was in Grixis. Come on, I could have played there.
I'll untap.
We don't talk about last game, Cameron. It didn't exist.
I think that's the correct play. I'll
I'm gonna pull my clergy. I know
regrowth.
it's very scary.
I'll regrowth.
Ooh,
Getting back
okay.
library. And I will play library, and I will pass the turn. I swear to God, if you pull another strip mine.
I was really hoping I did. Swing for 1.
Yeah, I'll take the 1.
I think with that, I pass me turn.
I will draw. I will draw with library. And so it begins.
It begins.
I'll play forest. I'll pass.
Combat, I'll swing with clergy.
I'll take the 1. Dude, strip mining my library was such a good play.
I know, that's why I did it.
Now I'm like... Okay.
You're like, I don't know, like 2 turns of library behind.
I'll play a Land War Elves, and I'm gonna library and draw a card. Ooh. I'm gonna play Tropical. Yeah, I think I will. I'll play the Hive, and I'll pass.
What the hell's the Hive? Oh, okay. Huh.
The local text is extremely different.
Guess I'll drop another clergy.
A second clergy, eh?
I'm swinging at the one.
I'll take the one.
Taste the word of God, I guess. I'll pass. I'm basically right now. My deck theme is just those people who stand on the corners of streets and just try to hand out their religious text to you. Except I'm a lot more aggressive about it.
I'm gonna draw.
I'm throwing it at you instead.
I'm gonna play Underground Sea.
Oh, these fancy lands coming out already. It'd be a shame if I played Blood Moon.
Yeah, that would be a shame. That would be really good right now.
Yeah, it would.
And then I will pass the turn. Too bad you don't have any red mana. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Yeah, I was waiting for it as well. Blood Moon. No, just he's sitting on a lot of mana over there.
I mean, it does cost 5 mana to activate the Hive.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I bet you are.
Play my other legend.
All your green
Shucks,
creatures
event.
get +2 +0. +0 +2.
So that includes himself, because I looked at the Oracle, it just says all green creatures. Unless you're going to do something about that.
I am
You can do something about the little Jacques?
fine with it.
Little Jacques, he's fine?
I'm fine with it.
2 clergy.
I'll take the 2.
I'll pass.
On your instep, I will Swords the Jacques.
No!
And then I will
Oh, wrong way.
make a insect. Too bad it's the 10th edition insect.
It's blank for me right now.
It's just blank for you.
Yeah.
I'll draw off library. I will strip mine your City of Brass.
Oh, what the heck? Where'd that come from?
It's been a long time coming. How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
I feel like that should be me if I strip mine your library again and just keep coming back.
In this situation...
You good?
I'm thinking.
Think louder so I know you're doing it.
I'll play Land War Elves and I'll pass. I heard that, damn it.
What? No, you didn't. It's like one of those things you're like, oh man, if I had this at a proper time. Clergies.
I'll block, and I'll block. And I will pay the... No, I can't tap with him. I won't block with this guy. I'll block with this guy. And I'll tap like that. I guess I don't tap until they have to regen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I will tap. Okay. I will pass the... Oh, it's your turn.
No, that was me. I attacked.
Yeah, okay, yeah, then I'm good.
Yeah, I will pass.
I will... No, I can't do that. I will untap. I will draw the library. This is not. It's kind of useless right now. I'll play a City Press.
Say something. It's beautiful because you can't have it.
I will hit you for 1.
Nah. Here we can.
And I'll pass.
Birds.
Birds is fine.
Alright. Glad we're in agreement. I'll pass.
End of turn. Tap 5, and I'll make a token. And then I will also sort your birds.
However,
Oh.
avoid fate.
Oh.
I counter it.
Oh.
In green.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Sideboard.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed there, Kyle.
Yeah. Don't touch my birds.
I mean, I'll just draw a card with library.
Nah, that's
You need a strip mine there, Kyle.
Working on it. I gotta get a strip mine. I'm working on it. There's at least one more in this deck.
I'll hit you for 2. How many strip mines did you pull?
I think 2.
I could have
Oh no, wait, no, I have 4.
Oh, you
I think there's only 2 in the deck right now, but there's 2 in the sideboard.
I'm running all 4. I'd run all 4 if I were you.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to run all 4.
I will pass that turn after that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you pulled
Some
full strip
library.
mines. I will counterspell that.
Jesus Christ, I play the game.
Just like last round.
Alrighty then. I guess I pass. Oh.
I
Hiving.
will make a hive token.
You know, I see why this is useful for you now.
I will draw with library. I'll play a City of Rest.
Oh my goodness.
I'll hit you for 3.
Alright.
I'll pass.
That works. Thunder Spirit.
I will mana drain.
Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Guess I'll pass.
End of turn.
Gonna take the life for it.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, yeah, it's for you. It's open.
I will make a token. I will untap and I will draw. Ooh. I'll draw with library. I will play this Maze of Ith. I'll hit you for 4. I will pass. Not looking good for you, Kyle. Damnation would be really good right now. Or Wrath of God.
Wrath is the color I'm in.
Do you have Wrath? I could have sworn you have Wrath.
I don't think I do.
Let me check.
Don't think I ever saw Wrath. Yeah, I guess I just pass.
Ooh, I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a token. Make a wasp. Make a wasp. Make a wasp.
No, I don't like wasps.
I'll play an island. And I'll attack you for 5.
Oh, yeah.
And I will pass. Oh, I forgot to take 3 because I did not do anything with that mana when I countered your lightning your thunder spirit.
My mana do be lacking.
It do be lacking. You do have a bird if you forgot.
No, I need... That's not the color combos I need.
Do you need more red?
I literally need 1 red, yeah.
You have red with birds.
I'd need 2 red.
What do you have for 2 red?
So just pass.
I will make a hive token, and I will also draw a card. I'll play Forest.
You just had 9. You just had 8 and you drew a card.
I drew a card on your instep. I had 7 on your instep.
Okay.
I drew up to 8 and I drew up to 9 on my...
Oh, okay. I looked up when I saw 9 when you said you were drawing from library. I was like, what?
Drew, yeah, I had 7 on your instep.
Yeah. It makes sense when you explained it out. Yeah.
I'll play a Land War Elf. And I'll hit for 6.
Okay.
I'll pass.
At your end step,
Yeah.
I'm going to tap birds to... Well, actually... Yeah, I'll tap birds to bolt your bird.
To bolt my bird?
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with this.
A little too late!
Oh, a little bit too late.
I was really hoping I could draw... If I drew the storm attacker, storm whatever, bear, whatever it was I played last time, if I drew that, I had you. Unfortunately, because then I could have bolted your face with that bolt, and then I could have bolted, unless you have counter spells in hand, which you likely do. That's the game. 'Cause, yeah.
So what did you have in your hand? Giant growth, lightning bolt, second bolt, rampage 1.
He's a beefier dude. I want something to kind of ramp into.
Yeah. How many bolts are you playing?
3.
Not 4?
Or is it 4? No, I think I have 4. I have 4 bolts.
This is a much more streamlined deck than last time, I will say.
Listen, last time was experimental. I was trying something out.
I did also have Mana Drain in my hand.
Yeah, I had a feeling you did.
I also had Ancestral Recall.
This
And
was the
Demonic
classic slams library early. And,
yeah, I
kind of just ride to the victory.
I think once again, this victory was due to library. Because I was actually...
Yeah, probably.
Actually,
the amount of removal you were able to keep drawing and keep me at bay from doing literally anything.
I was actually in a pretty bad place without the library as well. And I think once again, it just goes to show how powerful the library is. And because, like, if you also dropped the library turn 1, I think this is going to be very similar to what would happen, except just you would be winning, right?
Yeah, because I probably have more things to draw and more advantage.
It kind of is almost gotten to the point where I kind of want to move library off the restricted list and onto the banned list.
I'm kind of feeling that too, to be honest. Because while it is interesting to play with, the second that someone drops it and the other person doesn't, then then it's just kind of game.
Because if we move library off if we move the library onto the ban list, we can also move... I don't think Strip Mine needs to be on the ban list right now. Because since library is library is at restricted at 1, but I feel like since library is restricted at 1, it kind of forces... I'm not sure if you're playing 4 Strip Mines, but I think the correct decision is to run 4 Strip Mines with the library in the format.
Yeah, and it feels like we're forced to run Strip Mine for library specifically, and then maybe a few color fixing, but like your intent is to put in there to snipe library.
Yeah. Or Mazabith.
So, yeah, or Mazabith.
Now that we have Mazabith.
But I think I kind of agree with you. Mm-hmm. I think it's time to retire the library.
Move it under the ban list.
Yeah, to burn the Library of Alexandria down.
I think this will be our first banning. We could probably bring it back later on as well. Because currently, right now, I think the problem is that library is like one of the only good like draw like mechanics in the game right now. But once we get like more streamlined decks, I feel like we might be able to remove it back onto the restricted list. Yeah,
we could probably like at set intervals of sets kind of reevaluate our restricted and banned list and go, okay, are these still valid to have where they are?
Yeah.
We're given now what we have. So there might be a point where we come back and we look at it and go, yeah, no, we've got decks that can handle this now, so also, it's fine to bring it back.
One thing I wanted to tell you is that there's a card I don't think I brought it in. Let me check real quick. Oh, I did. I feel like this card might. I don't know if you had it. This card might go well in your deck, especially with Sylvan Library.
Sylvan Library. Yeah, I can see this being good with Sylvan. I don't even recognize this card though, so I don't even know if I pulled
It's in revised. Let me check. I think it's an. Maybe an alpha. No, it's not an alpha. Is it Arabian Nights? No, it might be Antiquities. Yeah, it's Antiquities. Nope, you didn't pull any.
Yeah, but I didn't even recognize the card, so yeah, I didn't think I probably pulled it. Oh well.
So yeah, I think
we'll eventually get some life gain.
Some better life gain options. I definitely think we can move Library onto the ban list. And then the other question I have is, do you think anything should be put onto the restricted list?
Not yet. I
feel like Library is really the only thing that's kind of been really overpowering. Like,
yeah,
it's been overpowering. When we had multiple copies, it was overpowering not only this match but last match as well. I think Library should go on the ban.
Yeah, I agree. As we've stated, the second it drops, if we both don't have it within like a turn or two of each other, it's just game for whoever dropped it. So I agree.
And like it might have been better, but because you did strip mine it on the first turn, but I did get it back with regrowth.
Yeah, you got a regrowth right away.
Yeah, I think because if you have Library, the only answer to it as of the moment is strip mine, right?
And there are some other spells,
there are some other answers, but not good answers.
No, there are some 2 to 3 mana destroy target land spells.
There's a 1 mana
in that color.
There's a 1 mana black enchantment called Evil Presence, which turns the land into a swamp.
Okay. We now do have Blood Moon, which also could work.
Yeah. How many Blood Moons did you pull?
One.
Only one. I only pulled 2.
Only one. And I've sideboarded this game, and I slapped it in this match, or the second match when I swapped my sideboard just because. But it's only the one, and I wish I 2, and I'd feel comfortable with it.
I pulled 2.
Anymore, and I feel solid. But I don't.
Unfortunately, Kyle, we have no more chances to pull it.
I know, it's so sad. I want to be able to play with Blood Moon.
Actually, you know what we could do is because I know we're doing the promo set now. What we could end up doing is, we could be doing pulling packs of other sets later on.
True, we could instead
of opening, drafting a pack of the set we last pulled, we could draft a pack of a recent promo or a different set, like a master set or something.
We could also we'd have to figure out a ruling for this, but if someone wins, could have or maybe loses actually even as well. I mean, it's not an incentive to lose, but maybe a help the loser out, since you can pick to pull a pack from a past set or something.
Ooh, actually, that's a really good idea. Well, I think we'd have to do a restriction though of not alpha, beta, or alpha, beta unlimited.
Dang, but yeah.
Because if you could pull a pack, you just always choose that until you got a piece of all the power, right?
Yeah, probably.
But I like the idea a lot, actually. Where the loser can choose. So it would be if we're gonna go back to the draft where we draft 2 packs or 3 packs of the recent of the set we draft, we could do it where the winner gets to draft 2 packs of the recent set and the loser gets to draft a pack of any one they want.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, because that way we don't just not be able to go get cards from past sets anymore. If you lose, you're like, man, my deck could be better if I had another Blood Moon or something. You could try to reach for those packs that had those sets.
Yeah, I like that. I feel like we'll have to play around with the extra ruling once we decide it, but I like the idea. I definitely like it.
Alright, cool. We can
Okay.
figure the details out for that for next time when we want to do that.
Yeah.